Ever seen videos like this, where someone rattles off calculations all in one go? For example, amazing, right? How does the teacher calculate so fast? Actually, there's a method behind it. Let me explain the principle to you so you can get the answer instantly too. Let's calculate 34 times 36 together. 4 times 6 is 24. Let's write that down directly. It simply takes the numbers and multiplies them, writing the result here without mixing it with the numbers above. The downside is that the steps are a bit lengthy. 4 times 6 is 24, 3 times 6 is 18. But what about this 3? It's the 3 in the tens place. 3 times 6 should be 180. Next, 3 times 4 is 12. But what about this 3? Again, it's the 3 in the tens place. So 3 times 4, that's 120. 3 and 3 are both in the tens place, so it's actually 30. 30 times 30 is 900. Then add them up. 421224, and that's our result. Now, at this point, you might still not understand, so let's break it down even further, and you'll get it right away. Can you tell me where this 24 comes from? Isn't it the product of these two numbers? So it's 4 times 6. Where does the 180 come from? 3 times 6. And what about this 3? It's 30, so actually it's 6 times 30. How did we get 120? 4 times 30 times 30. Next, let's see how we get 900. 30 times 30, 30 times 30. Now, take a look at these three numbers. Aren't they all multiplied by 30? 6 times 30, 4 times 30, 30 times 30. If you look for it in the problem, 6 times 30 is this number multiplied by 30. Who else is there? 4 times 30. What about this number? It's also multiplied by 30. And which other one? This 30, you can think of it as this 30 or as that 30. Usually we just look at this 30. These three numbers, they are all multiplied by 30. So we just need to add these three numbers together. 34 plus 6 equals 40, right? And then what do we multiply it by? Because all three are multiplied by 30. So we multiply it by 30. Now can you see why it's easy to calculate? Because the last two numbers add up to a round number ending in 0. 34 plus 6 equals 40. 40 times 30 is 1,200. So you've already calculated all three parts, and now you're just missing one part. What is it? 4 times 6 is 24. But as for this 4 times 6 is 24, you don't even need to calculate it in your head, you've memorized it. So you can instantly get the answer. What's 4 times 6? 24. You just need to add once. 1,200 plus 24 equals 1,224. So for this type of question, don't be surprised. So for this question, it's just a small trick. In fact, it's a flexible application of the distributive property of multiplication. And you can also get the answer instantly.